In this video we'll take a look at a sample application built in Alpha Anywheres. This application runs on mobile devices and also on desktop browsers, and it is fully touch enabled. The application itself is built on the Northwinds database, which is familiar to a large number of Access developers out there. And what you can see when you start up the application is a list of all the customers. So you can see here that we're currently showing 92 customers, and the word customers is not shown there because we're in vertical mode and there's not enough room. But as soon as we switch to horizontal mode, the responsive design here shows customers. So let's go back to vertical mode. So here's all our customers, and you can see we have full drag scrolling. So if we tap on a particular customer, that's going to go to the detail view for that customer, and one of the options that we have is to take a picture of the customer. So when I click on the menu button here, I'm going to have a menu here called photo. Now if I was running here on a real device, I'd be able to get the device's camera, but since I'm running in the mobile simulator here, I'm going to just be able to select an existing file on my computer, and I'll just choose one of these dummy images that I have. So I'll just go there and choose some image, and the image now gets uploaded to the server. And let's make some additional edit over there. Let's change that to 578, hit the submit button, and when I hit the submit button, we go back to the list. You can see now a thumbnail of the image has been created and the edit is shown over there. So currently we're looking at all of the customers in our customer database. So let's go now and do a search. So tapping on the menu item brings in a list of all of our menu options, and so let's go now and do a search. So you can see now that the search panel animates into place, and it animated into place from the top. So let's just close this and watch that again. So you can see that the search panel is animating in from the top, whereas when we clicked on an item over here, the detail panel animated in from the right. So you have full control over animation and where the animation takes place, etc. So let's go back now and do a search, and there are two types of search: a simple search where you can just do a keyword search in multiple fields, or an advanced search where you can search in individual fields. So let's go here and just type in, say, London, Paris, and then hit the search button, and you can see now there are 8 records in our search criteria. There's London, 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 and there's some Paris records over there. So let's go back now to a particular customer, and we can see the other options that we have for a customer. Besides taking a picture, we can plot that customer's position on the map. So let's go there and click on map, and we can see there's the customer's address located on the map. Let's go back again, and now let's click on orders, and this is going to show us all the orders for this particular customer. So you can see here's the orders for the customer. This customer has placed 3 orders, and then if we click on an individual order, we're going to go and see the line items for that order. Now currently we can see that we're seeing 2 columns in this list here because we're in portrait mode, but let's do an orientation change here to horizontal mode, and now you can see that the orientation change is not showing here in the simulator, but what I would be seeing if I was running on a real device would be additional columns in this list would have shown up. So now once we're looking at an individual order, we can click the chart button, and that's going to show us a pie chart showing how that order is broken down. So let's go back, take a look at an order with more items on it. So we'll go here to say, let's go back and clear the search, and then click on menu, and then go back to orders now, and this has got a lot of items on it, and then click on chart, and we can see basically now the chart has more items on it. So this is a pie chart showing how this particular order broke down by value. So each product in the order item is displayed. So let's pause now and pick this up in the next video. So we're continuing our walkthrough now of the sample application. So let's click the back button to go back again, and now click back again once more. That'll take us back to our customer detail, and then back again to go back to the main page of the application. So let's take a look now at some of the other options that we have. So new customer takes us to a new customer form where we can add new customers. Then if we go here and we click on orders, this gives us a summary of all of the orders that have been received. And let's go back to vertical mode so we can see more of the list right now. So currently we're looking at all of the orders between $1,000 and $5,000, and there are 371 orders in that list. But now we can easily change the range here with the slider control, and as soon as I let go, you can see a new query is done, and now there's 393 records in that list. Now there's 19 records. So as I move the slider, we're automatically going back to the server and refreshing the data in the list. So between 0 and 12,800 there are 828 orders. Let's cut that down now to say between 2,000 and 5,000 there's 77 orders, and we've got full momentum scrolling here on this list. So let's go back again now and take a look at some other options. So in addition to orders, let's go to employees. So this is showing me all of the employees in my database, and if I click on an individual row here, say Andrew Fuller's, there's the detail for Andrew Fuller's. I can go here and make some edit and click the submit button, and you can see now that this edit has been made. So the reason that the image looks very spotty here is that this just happens to be how the sample Northwind database was created. Obviously they chose to use a low resolution bitmap to keep the size of the database small. So let's go back now and go back again to our menu, and now let's go to reports. So this brings up the report menu, and you can see here we can select different reports to run. So let's start out, say, with the customer report, and the customer report can be run for all countries or selected countries. So you can see here we have a list control with full momentum scrolling, and this list control is going to allow us to multi-select. So if I tap on, say, UK, USA and Venezuela, and then run selected countries, I can see the report for UK, USA and Venezuela has been produced. If I go back now and clear selections, and this time I'm going to say run the report for all countries, you can see now we have the report printing for all of the countries in our customer database. So let's go back now and close that down. Let's go now to, say, products, and run this report, and you can see now we have an alphabetical list of products produced from the database, and this is HTML reporting, so the report here is just pure HTML. So let's go back again now, and again we can go back to our main menu, and we can see now that in addition to that we can also refresh the data, which will go back to the server and do a new query. When we tap on the button a second time, the list is closed away. So what we've shown over here is a comprehensive mobile application, or a touch-enabled application, that works against a SQL backend database with full CRUD operations enabled. And this represents a fairly typical representative business application that was easily built in Alpha Anywhere. Thanks very much for watching.